Let me begin first by thanking all the speakers for delivering excellent talks. I think we wanted to have you here to discuss different aspects of the future of transportation and this question that we posed, which is, do we know what we don't know? I think it's a very exciting time we are living in, and I think it's what is interesting that today everybody is talking about the future of transportation, even children. And the question is, of course, why? And I think probably it's because everything is happening so fast and it's going to influence our lives quite a lot. Again, I think it's very important that we think of what can we anticipate of the future. There are many things we can anticipate. Sometimes we are right, sometimes we are wrong, sometimes we don't even know what the question we should ask. I remember in 1984, I was 14 years old, and I was watching this opening ceremony of the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, and I saw a man flying with a jetpack. And that was what shaped my expectation of the future of personal transportation. And then a year after it, there was this movie by Spielberg, Back to the Future. And I don't know if you remember, there is a final scene. There is this DeLorean car. It's hovering and flying into the year 2015. So how many flying cars do we have today? But actually, already 2014 or even earlier, there were actually functioning prototypes of flying cars. And today you can see that there are big companies like Airbus and Uber. They are developing flying cars. We will probably soon have flying cars. So this is, it's not the future, it's not science fiction, it's reality. So I think it's a quite interesting time. Interestingly, the autonomous cars were not shown so much in the science fiction literature, science fiction movies. I think the first autonomous vehicle I remember is actually from the movie Total Recall, you know, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's taken this taxi that is autonomous. So it's a robotic vehicle, but actually there is still a driver. It's a robotic one inside. So I think the director of that movie couldn't anticipate actually what we today see as an autonomous vehicle. So there are many changes, I think, that we have to look through and also to try to predict this future. And I think especially because today there are so many challenges. There is this climate challenge, of course, that we have to face. And we have to do something about this fossil fuel-driven transportation. So, and only 10 years ago, I would say that we knew that transition from fossil fuel transportation to electrification is impossible. We were told by the governments, we were told by the industry. Today we know it's possible. Today we know this is happening, and perhaps maybe because of one small company that perhaps you know the name of, and perhaps also because of these things that were happening, you know, the Dieselgate and all the other things that are happening in the world. So, do we really know what we don't know? So I would just like to thank all the people who made this conference possible, especially to the management team of the area of advanced transport, so to Maria and Kaisa and Don and Mats and Johan, Åsa, and special thanks also to Emilia, who actually made all these practical things possible, and also all the students who were helping. So with this, I would like to thank you again for coming, and I hope to see you next year. And do we know really what is going to be the theme of the next conference? Thank you.